Hello, hello, everybody. Neil Anderson here from Envision Estate Planning. Welcome to my channel, and I'm glad to be here tonight. Listen, I made a promise to myself that I'm going to try to get a lot of content out beginning in 2023. And somebody said, "Why are you waiting? Take action! Take action today!" So here's my first video, and it's really simple, man. I'm just gonna get on here and talk to you guys about estate planning and some other things. Hopefully a little bit every day, maybe cover some different topics, but let me begin with this. This is just the basics here, but let's make this about you and me and all of us, really. I want to ask a couple of questions. If you've made it this far in my video, my first question to you is, have you ever had a near miss? A close call? A brush with death? You ever think to yourself, I am lucky to be here? Man, I can tell you this, I'm lucky to have survived childhood, but every now and again, I think I'm lucky to have survived the day. Listen, the other day, I made a bonehead move. I ran a red light. I don't know what I was thinking about. I missed it. I didn't see it. I ran it. I almost had a head-on collision. Thank God that didn't happen. But life is full of these near misses. Let me ask you another question. Have you ever actually had an accident? Not just a car accident, any kind of an accident that's resulted in a minor or major or severe or life-changing injury. And if it hasn't been you, there's somebody that you know, is there somebody that you love that has had that type of an accident? Or have you ever had a serious illness? A life-changing, a life-altering illness? A disease diagnosis, something terminal? Or had somebody that you love have one of these? And if you have, you know the kind of stress this causes on a family. And unfortunately, a lot of people, when they're faced with these circumstances, realize that they haven't made a plan for themselves. And failing to plan is planning to fail. I mean, in essence, I heard that somebody say that the other day. I've heard this quote many times, but it just resonated with me. It always does. And that's where estate planning comes in. It's something that's very important for each and every one of us, because life is unpredictable. It's unpredictable. I'm not promised tomorrow. You're not promised tomorrow. Your next door neighbor, your friends, your family, none of us are promised tomorrow. And that being the case, doesn't it make sense to have a plan? So what is an estate plan? You know, people misunderstand what it is. They think it's just a will. Or worse yet, they think an estate plan is just for the super rich, or someone who owns property, or for the elderly or senior citizens. It's not. It's much more than that. It's for you. It's for me. It's for everybody. Everybody beginning at age 18. And basically what it is a set of instructions. It's a set of directions. In essence, that's what an estate plan is. But it has some legal power, and it makes sure that decisions that you want to make are honored by those who will be in a position, because you have created this plan. They will be in a position to make decisions for you, both in life, if you were to become incapacitated, and in death. So an estate plan is not just about where your assets go. It is about respecting who you are and your decisions, and putting the right people in place to be on your team, my team, to make those decisions. And when you have a good plan, it keeps your family out of court and out of conflict. So I encourage anybody who sees this video to consider learning more about estate planning. And please check in with this channel. I'm going to cover individual topics like living wills, last wills and testaments, healthcare proxies. How do you best protect your plan? Emergency preparedness, you name it. These will be topics that will be covered in short bursts or longer bursts. But check in here, learn a little bit about estate planning, and if it's right for you, the same way I'm taking action by putting a video online today, take action and make a plan to get an estate plan. And if you have one and you haven't looked at it in a long time, make a plan to take it off the top of the bookshelf, dust it off, and make sure that plan is still the one that you want and still one that works for you. Thank you very much. Have a great rest of your day, rest of your night, whenever you're watching this, a good morning, and come back and see us again.